Hello everyone, welcome to yet another tutorial. Today we are going to look at how to create the scene setup for our lamp animation. I'm going to repeat this so you can see that the lamp is animating. Then we have reflection for the lamp. The lamp has a floor which is made up of marble, and that's why you have a reflection. And there is a wall image, and we have a depth of field for the wall, so the focus is on the lamp animation. This is another lamp, so you can use your existing lamp animation to just create the scene setup. Okay, so let us see how this is done. We will go to the internet and search for wall texture. Okay, and then go to images and select any wall texture that you like. All right, so I selected this one. All right, and save this image as, I'll call it wall small. All right, then we will search for marble. Marble texture, and the first one is good enough. So save this image as well. Now what happened in, we'll go to After Effects, and then we will import these two files. Okay, so I'll get my wall small and the marble. Okay, so the wall small will go all the way down. We got both of them here actually. So the marble is on the top, so that's why it's visible. If you hide that one, you'll see the wall image. So the marble, we will hit the S key to scale it and make it big. Okay, hide it. The wall, I'll hit the S key and scale it big. Okay, what we are going to do now is bring the marble down, so I'll see the marble is visible, and then I will make the marble layer 3D. Okay, and then click R for rotation, and we're going to rotate it by 90 degrees. Okay, and then we will move it down. Okay, as it moves down, you get an angle, and then now your lamp is on the floor. You can see here that the image is not big enough. The other thing is, what I did was, I'll delete this again, and I will create a new composition. Okay, and then I will drag the marble and the wall layers. Okay, scale the wall layer, scale the marble layer. I'll make marble layer a little bigger, and we will create a 3D rotation, 90 degrees, position, move it down. Okay, so you have the marble and the wall, and then we will now drag our lamp composition on top. Okay, what this will do is, we will be able to position the lamp slightly up so that we can get more of the reflection. And also I'll hit the S key and then maybe make the lamp composition small. The whole thing happens in a smaller space. Okay, so this way you have more control over how the lamp behaves. All right. Now what you need to do is we need the reflection. So simply I'm going to Control D to duplicate the lamp and hit the S key, and we are going to deselect the link option so I can only scale it in one axis, and then we are going to scale it like this. So say minus 60. You can make it minus 80 to be perfect as well if you want. Okay, and then you have to align it just so that it touches the, and then here you can show, okay, so that looks good enough. So when your lamp goes up, you get the reflection. Okay, now with the reflection, there are a few things about reflection that you need to understand. We will hit the C for opacity, and first we will reduce the opacity. Before doing that, I'll keep it 100%. Generally how reflections work is things are more reflective towards the contact area, and then it blurs out as it goes out. So we can go to layer style, and we can add a gradient overlay. All right, and you can see that your lamp has a gradient onto it, and here instead of say using normal, we can say screen. Okay, and then you get the color back into it. You can try different options. Okay, so the screen looks better to me. Okay, and then there's a scale option, so that looks good. Okay, so you can add the color gradient so that you get that gradient effect. Okay, and then you can add an opacity on top of it. You can see how much reflection you want onto your object. All right, and then the last thing that we are going to do is select the wall texture, go to effect, blur and sharpen, and we are going to add camera lens blur, and then reduce it to say 2. Okay, and what that does is it brings the focus onto our lamp, because you lose the details in the wall. Okay, and that completes the project. All you have to do is now render the file. Okay, now if you want to get rid of this sharp line here, you can Control D this. Okay, and then you can just select a little bit of it towards the end. Okay, so it creates a mask for that object. So if you hide the one below, you'll see only that one is visible. And then you can even add a blur, camera lens blur to that. So you get blurred mask. Okay. And that can that will give you a softer edge instead of a regular edge. So that way the focus will be more on the lamp. Okay, so that's about it. We have a blurry background, we have a reflection which has a gradient map, and the focus is now on the lamp. Okay, so that's about it. Thanks.